Audio mic check. Mic check. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. C2, check. Mic check. Check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check on the podium. Joe, mic check. Can you hear this mic? Joe, check, check.
Thank you.
Okay. I got no applause.
Welcome everyone here to Banc of California Stadium. I know it's been an incredible couple weeks and now it feels real. Giorgio Chiellini here in Los Angeles. We're gathered for an incredible announcement for LAFC, for the city of Los Angeles, for Major League Soccer. And I would like to extend a welcome to all of the media members here gathered in person, the members of the LAFC supporters, 3252, always here and in great numbers. We'd also like to thank all of the media joining us around the world, especially in Italy. I have a special greeting for you. Buonasera, un saluto speciale alla stampa e pubblica italiana. Benvenuti alla nostra città e la MLS. Bravo. Hey, not that male. Hey, there's more. Con nomi come Andrea Pirlo, Sebastian Giovinco, Alessandro Nesta, Lorenzo Insigne e adesso Giorgio Chiellini.
Grazie.
A welcome to our Italian public. We're very happy to have you here joining us on the Zoom call and joining us on our stream on our website as well as on YouTube. We are going to hear some opening statements from our special guests and then open it to Q&A for the media that has joined us here, and then also those that are joining us internationally. Since joining Major League Soccer in 2018, LAFC has enjoyed unprecedented success, both on and off the field in its very short history. There have been a lot of special moments. We've shared them all together right here in this building, in this room, and certainly in this stadium. This season, LAFC currently owns the best record in the league, and that feels like it's only going to keep getting better. We're excited to be here to help introduce a new super era for the club that has put the black and gold back in the spotlight here throughout the country and throughout the world. First, let's get started with a few words from the man who is responsible for much of the excitement today. I know he's been in a whirlwind. He's getting a lot of face time on TV as well. LAFC co-president, general manager, John Thorrington.
Thank you, Max, for those kind words. I'll just correct you. It is not me who is largely responsible, but everything that happens at this building, starting with our staff, our great supporters, that makes these days possible. On behalf of our ownership group, led by lead managing owners Larry Berg, Bennett Rosenthal, Brandon Beck, Peter Guber, our other owners, some of whom are in attendance here, co-president Larry Friedman, our staff, it is an incredible pleasure to welcome you all here today, which is a day that clubs dream of, to welcome a player like Giorgio to our club. And it is a pleasure to do so here at our stadium in Los Angeles, welcoming Giorgio to LAFC. I'd like to thank a few people both for being here and their help in getting us to today. I would like to thank Pietro Bellingheri, the Italian Deputy Consul General, and Emanuela Boni, the Director of the Italian Tourism Board, for being with us today. I'd also like to thank some key members of our staff who, as I corrected Max, were largely responsible for getting us to today. I'd like to thank our Assistant General Manager, Will Kuntz, our scouting department, who are busy getting the next signing done, so they're not here. Our head coach, Steve Cherundolo. I'd also like to thank Giorgio's representative, Davide, your brother, Claudio, as well, for the help in getting us to today. As I said, this is a day clubs dream of, and it's a day I have dreamt of since I've started here at LAFC. We're welcoming a player that has had unprecedented success in the global game. And we are here today to welcome Giorgio. He is a coach's dream. He is a club's dream. And we know exactly what Giorgio will bring to LAFC because it will be what he has always brought to every single team he played on, which is to do absolutely everything he can to lead his team to victory, to championships. We have never seen a player like him in our league, and it is my absolute distinct pleasure in the presence here of our amazing supporters, 3252, to give a warm welcome. Benvenuti a Giorgio Chiellini.
Hello, everybody. I want to say thank you to John and to all of you for being here. And excuse me for some mistakes. Surely I do in English, but I really would like to talk in English. I'm excited. I'm happy. Surely it's a new chapter of my life, but for the first time I've started to talk with Will and John. I'm fully convinced to this club, that this club is perfect for me. I start to understand the organization behind the club, and they really want me. I understand this feeling from the beginning, and I'm really happy and proud to be here. I'm sure I can bring something to this club, but I'm fully convinced that I receive more than what I bring. I hope we do to lift some trophy, because it's my goal, it's our goal, it's the team, the club goal. And I just want to be recorded as a good guy who give 100% of him every day. And I don't know what will happen in the next month, but I sure remain for all my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Giorgio. Welcome to our city. We're now going to open it up to our media. So we will have somebody here, our PR, that we'll get some questions. We'll start with Katia Castroena there in the third row. We'll open it up to some fellow media, and we'll get it to the folks on the Zoom call as well. Katia.
Thanks, Max. Ciao, Giorgio.
Ciao.
Come stai?
Bene.
First, two questions. The first one is, what have you seen of LAFC, of their style that you were attracted to and that you like? And second, historically in MLS, we haven't seen big signings on the defensive end of the field, has been more on the attacking end. So what are you hoping to bring with your experience as an elite defender to MLS?
I start to see the MLS from many years ago, because in my life, when I start to grow up, every summer I come in US in holiday, and in my mind start to think the thoughts of finish my career or have a break in my career in MLS. And I think the league is going up in these years. LAFC this year, I start to see all the matches from the beginning of the season, and I think it's one of the best. I'm very happy he's at the top of the league, and I don't want to change the team. I just want to bring some ads, some experience I can give, and surely I want to come in the group step by step. And the other question you said me. Yeah. It's normal. We have just three designated players, and the forward. But I read on the US the forwards, the attack sell tickets, the defense win the league. Then and then this is my goal and my target.
George, yes, Josh. And just a reminder to keep this middle channel. And when we take the international questions, we do have a translator here. Deborah will help us out with that if the questions come from Italy. But we'll hand it off to Josh. Lift up your arm if you want to ask a question.
Giorgio, welcome. How much do you speak to other Italian players who played in this league and try to understand what you're coming to?
I spoke with Andrea and Sandro Nesta, and they always talk very well about this league. So surely there is some differences, and then I have two habits in less time as possible, to different way of play, also to different way of life, and I arrive to the match. I'm talking with the administration manager. I'm happy to go to the hotel the night before. Also at home, they arrive 1 hour before the match. It's some differences, surely there is, but I'm open-minded, and I really want to receive everything from this club and from this league.
Giorgio, Zeno Pisani, Gazzetta Sport. Benvenuto,
Ciao.
so che sei appena sceso dall'aereo. We do in English, so it's
Yeah.
easy for everybody. What do you expect by this adventure? Did you watch, did you prepare some MLS game? The game is different compared to how we play. And I'm sure you talk with Alessandro Del Piero that lives here since longer. What Ale told you about LA?
I saw all the LAFC match from the beginning of the season. I'm in contact with the coach from many weeks ago, and starts also to have some video of the relation after game. And the level is good. It is increased. It's a different football from the Italian, but every team has its style. And surely I know that. Know the players, know the teams is very important in order to perform well, and I continue to prepare as I do all my career. I talked with Alessandro about LA. He suggests me to come because he lived here from 8 years, and he loved this city.
Watched every game. You watched every LAFC game. You said you watched every LAFC game before arriving. It's amazing. Just like all
when the time is possible, live. Instead, some extended lives the day before, because the time is not perfect during the night. It's impossible at 5 o'clock.
That's quite all right. That's amazing you did it. Next question, Joe Reedy is next up, I was told. Yep, Joe.
Giorgio, welcome aboard. Just wondering, now that you've seen the roster and everything, your thoughts of playing with Carlos Vela, Maxime Crépeau, and also with Gareth Bale coming aboard in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I see. I'm very happy to Carlos resign. I just got told with John and Steve, and surely is a signal. He wants to stay here and win with his team. Carlos was the first player of this club, and he made the history of the club. I'm very happy for his resign, and I hope to have a good relationship with him in order to help our young teammates to raise their level. We have a very good player in all the position. Many young players. I hope to help them to improve. But I think the most important thing is the organization behind the team, behind in the club. I've learned in Italy and Juventus is the most important thing, because maybe a player or a coach can win in 1 year, 2 years, but at the base of every success there is the club. And I found a very good organization in this month, and surely I will discover in the next years everything of this fantastic club.
Michele.
Ciao Giorgio, come stai?
Ciao, bene, grazie.
Hai detto che LAFC è la squadra perfetta per te in questo momento. Perché? E perché hai fatto questa decisione?
I said that the LAFC is the perfect team for me because I have said now for the organization, but also in the team, because it's full of young players. I think they can help me in order. Surely it's impossible for me to have the same physical characteristic like 10 years ago, but I can bring also something to them, and we have to create a good mix with experience, with enthusiasm, with younger players, in order to become a winner group. But the team is fantastic. As I said before, I don't have to change something or to bring something special. Just what I am, and hope to continue in this way, because we are at the top and we have to finish at the top. But it's a long trip.
Hi, yeah, my name is Phil West with The Striker. Welcome to LA. Wanted to ask you, LAFC has one of the best young center backs in the league in Mamadou Fall, so I wanted to ask about the kind of mentorship that you'd be able to provide him and some of the other younger players as you come in.
I want to be honest. When I start to see the team, I said they had a fantastic defender. Why they called me? Right, because everyone talks about Mamadou Fall, but I can say Jesus Murillo, Ibiaga, who played the last matches, and also on the wing, LAFC has a fantastic defender and is a fantastic team. Surely I can help them. I can help the team, not just playing, but living every day the group. And this is my aim, and what I think. But I have fantastic teammates, and this is important. This is important because alone it's impossible to win. But alone don't win Messi. Surely for me it's impossible.
Edward.
Giorgio, welcome to Los Angeles. Bienvenido a Los Angeles.
Gracias.
Giorgio, in the history of the league, a lot of players, international players, have come to this league. And after they leave, they say that they underestimated some things like playing in altitude, like in Salt Lake or Denver, or playing in a lot of places where it's very humid, like Houston, or the long plane rides. You said that you talked to a lot of players before. Did they mention those things to you?
I don't understand.
Coming to MLS, it's hard because you may deal with altitude or heat or travel. They talk to you.
Yeah, I know about the difficulties, different condition, and also a problem I think is also the artificial grass is a still problem which could be solved as soon as possible, because for football we need a stadium and pitch like this. Surely, as I said before, I hope to reduce the time I have to adapt, because surely I need, and the most important thing is my teammates have had to help me in the first time, but I want to improve every day. This is my value from the beginning of my career, but from the beginning of my life. Then I hope also in this league continue to improve and add something more to my. Sorry.
Ryan.
It's not perfect, but we understand.
Giorgio, welcome to Los Angeles.
Hello, thank you.
You've talked about the depth and quality of the defensive line here, and obviously the fans here are very excited to have you and want you on the pitch immediately. How much of a comfort is it to come into a roster that doesn't need you to become the best player on the back line immediately, and you can kind of take your time getting into the roster? How important is that for you?
I don't want to become the best player or I want to be Giorgio. I want to help the team. I want to not change, I've said before, the group, but just to add my skills and my energy, my experience. But I think it's something that happens normally, not forced. And then if you need 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but I'm available. I want just one of 25, not the first, the second, the third. And this is the most important things. And this value is important in all our group in order to arrive to and maintain the top. We are not one, we are one together. Thank you.
We're now going to open up some questions to Zoom. So if we can turn on the mic, Ben, for the questions to come from Deborah. This is from Sky Sports Italia. She'll ask the question.
Okay, they are asking, it's very strange for us to see you in Italian first? Yeah, they want you to ask it. Ok, è strano parlarti a mezzanotte dall'Italia, collegati con l'altra parte del mondo. Dopo 17 anni di Juventus e 37, cosa ti ha spinto a continuare? Forse la scelta più semplice sarebbe stata fermarsi? Prima di scegliere, hai sentito Del Piero?
Honestly, I also think about retirement and just an important offer, an important club could change my ideas. I understand that my time in Juventus was at the end, and I would like to finish at a high level. But I feel I could maintain this level for some years. When I said before, when I start to talk with John and Will, I understand the strength of this club, and I'm fully convinced from the beginning. Honestly, it was not so easy also convince Juventus, convince my wife to do this big change. But in the end, I'm here and very happy also to speak at midnight in Italy and have 13 hours of flight today, wake up at 3 o'clock, but I'm very happy to be here, excited, and I'm really looking forward to share all my emotion with you. This is more, I believe that emotion is the most important driver of the life, and would like to share with all of you.
See if you could answer in Italian as well, because it's Sky Sports Italia.
Se parlo in italiano? Sì. Ok.
Sorry, he's going to answer the question in time for the Italian press. That's what I was telling you. Sorry.
Sono molto felice di essere qui dopo una vita alla Juventus, potevo smettere ed è una cosa anche a cui ho pensato, però dalle prime volte che ho parlato con questo club ho subito capito la grandezza che c'è dietro e l'opportunità che c'era per me di vivere questa grande esperienza. Sono stanco ma davvero felice di essere qui. Non avevo parlato con Del Piero, ma diciamo che ci ho parlato solo dopo aver fatto questa scelta e adesso non vedo l'ora di cominciare a condividere le emozioni con tutti voi che siete qua in questa sala.
Still speaks Italian? Great, even though you're...
Yeah.
One more question from our Zoom call, Charles Bohm. This one, this will not require translation, so we can just turn on the mic for the Zoom call. Nope.
Why did you and your family want to experience the United States, and why Los Angeles in particular? Did you have other options for this new chapter, and what sealed the final decision?
I don't understand the first part. I didn't hear the first part.
Can you translate that in? Yes.
I didn't hear.
Ok, perché tu e la tua famiglia avrete voluto fare questa esperienza negli Stati Uniti e perché in LA particolarmente? Cos'erano le tue altre opzioni di questo nuovo capitolo?
No.
Cosa ti ha fatto decidere per questa fase finale?
In Italy or in English? In English. In English, okay. I was convinced from the beginning from this club. Surely I would like to understand if some important clubs in US are interested to me, the week after my in January someone asked if I'm interested in LAFC, and this is the first call I've received. Then such many months ago, and the weeks after we lose against North Macedonia for the for the World Cup qualifiers, they start the first call, and I think for me it is a fantastic experience in and out of the pitch. Surely Los Angeles is a fantastic city. I'm very curious to live because I went here in holiday, but 10 years ago I was alone with my actual wife, but it was a girlfriend. I take a Mustang Cabriolet and go from all the California. Now it's totally different. I have 2 daughters and I want to discover the California in other way. But I'm sure at the end of this period, I grew up. I grew up surely, and I became better.
Giorgio, you're going to enjoy our city. You're going to enjoy our state. There's a lot to see. So enjoy the adventure. We can't wait to see you on the field here at Banc of California Stadium. That was our final question. We're going to clear some stuff here on the desk, on the stage, and then a couple minutes the photographers can come up and we'll get a photo opportunity with John and Giorgio. We appreciate all of you here and on the Zoom call. This is a very exciting new chapter for LAFC. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're in the front row, get down. All right, let's go. Are they coming up? Steve. Steve and Will, where are you? Sir, you need to move. Everybody move to the side. Guys, I need you to move right now. Yes, get her up here. No, why don't we do it back here, privately? Yes, you come with us, okay?
And break. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, that's mine. That is mine.
Test. Able to turn it on?